The neon lights of New York flickered under the moonlit sky, casting eerie reflections on the wet pavement. A deep growl echoed through a deserted alleyway as Venom emerged from the shadows, his massive, inky black form towering over the street. His white spider emblem gleamed ominously on his chest, his fanged grin stretching unnaturally wide. Across from him, Spider-Man crouched on the edge of a crumbling rooftop, his muscles tensed, fingers twitching against the trigger of his web shooters. "I really hoped you were taking the night off, Eddie," Peter quipped, though his voice carried an edge of unease. Venom chuckled darkly. "We missed you, Spider-Man. But don't worry, we'll make up for lost time." Without warning, Venom lunged, his clawed hand slicing through the air like a blade. Spider-Man dodged with a perfectly timed backflip, landing gracefully on a street lamp. "Geez, ever heard of personal space?" Venom roared, tendrils bursting from his body, wrapping around the pole and yanking it from its foundation. Spider-Man leaped just in time as the street lamp crashed into a car, setting off alarms. The fight exploded across the city. Venom's brute strength clashed with Spider-Man's agility, each movement a deadly dance between predator and prey. Peter weaved between Venom's monstrous strikes, webbing up his arms, only for Venom to rip through the strands like paper. Peter had fought Venom before, but something felt different tonight. Eddiebrock was angrier, more unhinged. "You took everything from us," Venom growled, his voice layered with Eddie's rage and the symbiote's hunger. "Now we take from you!" Venom's symbiotic tendrils lashed out, grabbing Spider-Man midair and slamming him through a billboard. Sparks rained down as Peter groaned, struggling to catch his breath. His vision blurred for a moment, but he forced himself to focus. This had to end. Summoning all his strength, Peter swung high into the sky, baiting Venom to follow. The monstrous villain took the challenge, leaping after him with unnatural speed. Just as Venom reached for him, Peter twisted midair, firing two powerful web lines, one at Venom, one at a nearby ringing church bell. "Gong!" The symbiote screeched in agony, its body convulsing as the deafening chime echoed through the night. Eddie clutched his head, his movements erratic, the symbiote peeling away in pain. Spider-Man seized the moment. He swung in, delivering a thunderous kick that sent Venom crashing through a skylight and into an abandoned church below. As Venom writhed on the ground, struggling to recover, Spider-Man landed beside him, breathing hard. "It's over, Eddie." For a moment, Eddiebrock looked up, his human eyes flickering through the black mass of the symbiote. There was something almost sad in them. But before Peter could react, Venom let out a final guttural growl and disappeared into the shadows. Spider-Man stood there, the distant sirens growing louder. He knew this wasn't the last time they would meet. Venom was out there, and he would return, because darkness never stays buried for long.